not going to play Light Weaver, as I imagine we see Stalker on the Tracer.
First Sim TP, and then Stalker will follow them out with a couple of quick blinks, and we will be in position now. Lip already has made his way through, and he will have noted the echo from Pelican, not that he's hiding himself. Take to the skies after being hacked. You saw he is the first target on the chopping block for Atlanta. Donghack made the dive, pulled up short, got hit with the Biodave, was forced to back out.
Yeah, as Fielder trying to keep Chio alive as well, as Chio takes a big hit, as Donghack trying to get maybe some of this high ground control, letting Lip just kind of like work around the outside, right, of how you actually break this setup, is constantly going after Pelican.
Disrupting Donghack is probably the most important part of the game here for Houston. That's the third time he's been unsuccessful on a dive. 2 whip shots in a row connecting by Violet. When the Donghack gets suspended in midair for a couple of seconds, there's some serious healing that needs to be done here, and just as Shu turns his head away, Donghack strikes. If you give the Atlanta Reign the smallest of openings, they will take it, stuff every resource they have into it. Pry open the Houston Outlaws here on defense, as Pelican's the second to fall.
Yes, I mean, things just start to crumble after a while, as you just have so much, like, you know, peppering and posturing from, you know, Lip and Stalker from one side, and then Donghack so patient, right? All it takes is just a little bit of a window of opportunity, and that's when the Atlanta Reign strike.
Lip sets up a translocator that cannot be destroyed, or very, very hard to do so if you can even find it. Happy placed forward early on here. Maybe you might see like an early opportunity for a pulse bomb. That'd really set the Outlaws in motion here. But Houston, despite not having a poke composition, they really want a nice perch for their Ana to play from. And you see that Fearless maintains line of sight to shoot until he steps inside Donghack's bubble. But it's an annoying combo to break as the EMP drops in, and Happy drops right on out.
I mean, even just getting the EMP and just getting 1 kill off of that, right? Especially it being the Tracer, it just seems like the large source of the damage. Things just kind of fall apart after that. As you were wondering how the Atlanta Reign were going to bounce back. It has been strong here this far on Midtown. I think this is like kind of where you worried, right? Where you had to mirror these types of compositions. This is where Atlanta's so good.
Something went wrong there on the high ground for Shu. As we saw Fearless out in the open with sight lines, but not able to be healed. I think Lip got in there and caused some disruption either way. No healing for Fearless, so we fell just after Happy did. That EMP in play. So now, once again, Lip is on a mission to hack the backline. Looks like he forced a bio from Shooty. Not sure if he needed that one, but no big deal in the end. Pelican wants to try and disrupt here. Chio gets him with the EMP, gets the rally just in time. Scans seconds between him and the instant death. He's able to pop the ultimate, and we're back on if you're an Atlanta Reign fan. Stalker gets a heal pack on the cart. Chio in raid boss mode turns up to help reinforce. Fearless dropping early again, but traded. Donghack is out of the picture. Both Sombra's able to find the enemy Winstons and dispatch them. And Stalker now is being forced right on back. It's a rally for Violet. The later rally, meaning Atlanta in a longer fight, are disadvantaged.
Yeah, we'll see if Atlanta fully backs out, though, as you're going to be able to heal Chio back up. Now kind of get everybody organized around this EMP. Is Houston, they invested so heavily on that high ground to try and be able to take out Chio. I know they ended up using their own EMP. The rally came out from Chio, the perfect time to keep himself alive. But it was EMP, Pulse Bomb, and Primal up on the high ground. They didn't get rid of those supports, and guess what? You can come right back in fast behind your own EMP there from Lip and take that second checkpoint.
I mean, this is the case for the Sombra Tracer setup, and nobody builds EMPs quicker than Lip. Nobody sticks around as long as him in terms of getting damage in those fights than he does. And that might be a big difference maker in a series where these two teams, pound for pound, are pretty similarly matched.
This is looking like it could be a pretty good time, though, Mitch. I mean, from the Atlanta Reign, right? Not been a ton of resistance here from the Houston Outlaws, and you see they just kind of get pushed off that high ground. That you control this high ground, you're allowed this cart to maybe even move around this second corner.
Getting close to that Fearless hack here, so we can't be diving. Lip gets a repair pack. Chio, okay, whip shots early, misses, and then he gets dove on. Happy was there with Pelican's EMP, really sealing the deal. So Houston, they may be feigning that they were backing up, retreating, and then they dive straight on in as the whip shot had already gotten used. Good timing there for Fearless. Now Houston look to stabilize this a bit more. Cart's still inching around the corner, but it's really just the last mistake of Atlanta Reign.
You don't get a full team wipe off of this, right? So you can come back here. I mean, this is going to be the EMP for Atlanta. Looks like connects with a few players. That's going to be Fearless getting the benefits of the Nano, right? Just trying to keep himself alive. But that EMP actually goes for another. For a second there, I thought you could use that EMP, maybe use your own Nano on the Donghack and go in there and make a play.
I think Donghak wasn't able to get to the target he was looking for within that EMP. So now the Nano comes in, but these ultimates look even better in concert sometimes. Donghak's Nano allows him to force the Outlaws back around that L-shaped corner, but it doesn't allow them to get a player advantage. Perhaps this dive will be different. Shu very, very low here, but Happy is there. He's peeling for his Ana. And he has a Pulse Bomb available here. Stalker trying to do much the same thing on the other side of the map. You saw Fearless make a dive on the advanced players of the Atlanta Reign. Donghak's playing safe, but now the Outlaws just don't want to get baited into anything.
Yeah, this looks like to be a pretty good defense here from the Outlaws. They do not want to, as I say that, I mean, they don't want to get baited in anything, but now they're actually just getting pushed back deep into their spawn. But it's been about like a 2.5, 3 minute hold here almost. They're going to have Rally coming out of the spawn as well.
That's looked decent from Houston. They made up some serious time here in the last couple of fights, but Atlanta eventually break through. And they have an EMP. That is a very scary prospect with Pelican unlikely to build it within the next 10 seconds. Stalker's the one shunting the cart forward ever so slowly. Does respect the damage coming in from the periphery here and opts to back up instead. This buys Pelican enough time to get his ultimate online too.
Flip, just trying to find it's just going to be basically on a Fearless. Oh, they blow him up. That's a huge kill.
Yeah, Pelican finds nothing for his. Fearless wasn't able to follow up in the dive. The Pelican was hoping to set up his own EMP, and so we have both support ultimates layered into this fight. Can be Violet getting the nano boost here inside the rally, but the damage, yep, Happy has it. That's what they needed, and Happy provides. Chio, his force right off back, he got the nano as well. Atlanta Reign now starting to run short on time.
I mean, it becomes so difficult to dislodge that Brig when they have the nano in rally, with how strong Brig can be during rally now. So, although Atlanta tried it themselves, it's way different, right? Like pushing into that. Just the Trace are able to get some good off angles, so Happy able to pick up some kills. Yeah, this is starting looking like maybe the Outlaws can get a hold.
Yeah, time is money, and that account for the Atlanta Reign is getting dry. Lip, though, and Pelican building those EMPs very quickly, albeit in step with one another. It's Happy's possible, real ultimate on the field as we speak. Right now, just trying to control these flank angles, going 1-for-1 against Stalker. Make it harder for the Atlanta Reign's Tracer to have access to the backline. It's a tough job for Happy. As quickly the 1v1 can turn to 1v2 against a Sombra, and that's not where you want to be. You have to have extreme awareness here.
Yeah, as it looks like Atlanta just trying to find an angle here.
What was that?
That doesn't get anything. Nobody lives by that.
Uncharacteristic miss from Lip, and now Pelican's got one of his own. This one catches Donghak, who's just able to get away. Lip also caught, but no one was looking in the Sombra's direction here. 17 seconds left in the round, and Fearless gets a nano. He goes for the backline, and Fielder's under some serious pressure. Donghak doing much the same thing, but doesn't have any access to these targets, and now he's put to sleep. That nano is going to expire without any result for the Atlanta Reign. With Stalker's Pulse Bomb is an option here. Happy's forced to recall a Violet on his own. He doesn't want to be here, and he knows it. Trying to shield bash away, but eventually Stalker is going to accost him and remove him from the picture. The stick, the lob, it's beautiful from Stalker. Both backliners are now out of the fight. The Atlanta Reign in overtime have the numbers, and they have the job done. Houston buckle at the knees right at the 11th hour. Now, really terrifying. Very, very good at taking the initiative and taking some calculator risks with a somewhat all-in style with Winston. Shu's going to line this up now. What is he waiting for? A ping maybe on the enemy Winston's position?
Possibly, let's see.
I see. Maybe to splash onto Omo that are standing on the high ground. It's like a set bonade on a Winston could be a great way to start. Doesn't quite Donghak's able to avoid it.
I think maybe a little bit further out, right? It would have landed right on top of Donghak, which would have been tough.
Fielder got a pretty long wait list here of healing candidates, but able to keep both his Brig and Donghak up. But yeah, quickly having to give up space here because I'm pretty sure Shu's looking straight at him. So taking risks, peeking out here, but they get
Chio's really weak though. As does not look like Happy's going to be able to finish him off. So that was actually a big biotic grenade from Fielder towards that high ground that actually doesn't give any of his allies the benefits of the nade, but he actually connected with it on the Violet, and that's how Violet falls really early on because they were getting in the mix. They wanted to really try and fight and contest that high ground.
They're close to an EMP now. Pelican already has his. There's an in-fight for a victor to be found here. It's going to be right about here. Big EMP in the back line. Shu and Violet clinging alive. And I think they agree. Chio slept. Happy's just going to let him sit there now, and the rally's in place, and he gets to be a little bit more aggressive. Donghak's Donkhack's back on the scene here. Chio will have rallies, going to pop it immediately, but the body grenade's a scary factor here. Chio has to give some ground, now come back, but already almost 2 ticks given away. Ray Boss, though, he is really ticking over, and Violet's going to fall down. There's a chance for Atlanta to come back here. The primal rage from Donkhack. He's going to break the deadlock again. The Atlanta Reign are walking a tightrope. They're making it look good.
They wanted that kill on Chio so bad. I mean, he gets slept. They keep him alive through that. He ends up getting up, popping his rally. He gets hit with a biotic grenade. They wanted to push in for that kill so bad. They don't get it. And now, only 1 tick on the point, especially with how things are going there. It was going pretty decent for the Outlaws. Only walk away with 1 tick there. And now you're getting near below a minute. I mean, it is a really tough spot for Houston.
That's lovely from Fielder, the biotic grenade on Fearless that forces the primal. Looks like the sleep was also good, but somebody woke up the monkey. Fearless is able to get away though, and it had to be a nano boost used for Chio. Pulse bomb, that's fine. It's on the right side of the shield this time. The Houston Outlaws running out of options. This EMP is going to have to be it. But of course, Lip is mirrored one as well. Happy almost gets torn to shreds as he drops to the low ground. Stalker's tracking, impressive as always. Fielder unhappy of the trades here. Gio still hacked for now, but able to hang on. He's under a lot of pressure though. You can see him back there, and eventually both flanking DPS bring him to heal. It's going to be Donkhack and a couple of other players, a couple of DPS on the point. What can they do here? Shu just wants to keep Fearless up. That's all he cares about right now, and is building that nano pretty quickly. 2 ticks. Donkhack is lurking on the top floor. He's been chased by Fearless.
He's going to get the health pack. You're going to have somebody here get a touch. You're going to have both supports come back. They actually don't do a Pelican.
Yeah, Flip's going to come to the point now after getting rid of the enemy. Sombra, Brig is here. Happy's going to be forced away. The Houston Outlaws, they had a window. It was a slim one, but they can't squeeze through it. And now they're going to have to get it done in desperation, and desperation alone in the last 6 seconds. Happy will be pursued to the grave. It's going to be Chio backing up again. Rally used, even though he's hit with the fire. He wants to give the healing to the rest of his team. Fearless nano right now, but Chio has no fear. Brings it down, but Pelican elsewhere deals with Stalker. It's going to be a rally coming in from Violet now with a shield bash from Chio. He is brave, I'll give him that. But now Donkhack with the primal rage looks to try and make the difference, and it's Shu taken down. EMP late in the day, can it give him the kill on Violet? Yes! Donkhack's able to go in there and find that player. Now there's no healers left for the Houston Outlaws, but there will be players coming back off respawn. Donkhack has to finish the job now, and it looks like the Reign have done it. They hold off on defense against the Outlaws. The full hold here on Midtown, and a real masterclass in defensive dive play.